Alright guys, welcome back to another stream. DJ back again. Welcome back to the another boring stream / Trainz bill number 22. So let's get this thing going. Alright. Alright. So hope you guys oh, whoop. Core code. Nope. Mm. All right. on the stream. On the stream. No, it's not. It's not. We're far. It's behind us, probably for about a mile or two. Oh man. We'll see about that. All right. Yeah, you're about right about that. That's right near where this interchange is. That's just on the road below. We are right now. I'm trying to get where is where is it? There it is. Now we gotta name this thing. This is I-71 South. I-471 South. Exit. No. Alright, there's this. Exit. There we go. right now we're in where this is. For those that don't know, this would be considered Zone 1 of JRC territory. If you know what that means. I got something coming up that's going to tell you why it's called that, because it's pretty much no brainer. I mentioned it, and I think in the 2021 siren test stream around this time, and that Trainz build. I think I mentioned it in there. I'm not sure if I did or not, but this is the same area that from 2 years ago, the first one failed. All right, there we have that. Boom. Submitting. There we go. All right. No. I can't believe I did that again. Did that earlier. Oh, okay. 471. Oh, I see it. Nope. That's it. That's it right there. Okay. Now what? Oh, come on. This game can be finicky sometimes. There we go. Well, that's one. I think. Did I? No, I did not. I'm gonna have to make. Okay, wait. I'm gonna make that one again. Okay. All right. Now we can get back to doing what we were supposed to be doing. Yeah, I have to make one thing that I have to do one thing about this game. You might think, oh, this is. Trust me, it's difficult. I literally there was a guy at my grandfather's old nursing home that he said he wouldn't know where to start. And that was on the route that this Ohio unit, the Ohio unit started on to begin with 4 years ago. It was actually 4 years ago this week. Actually, well, it'll be treated as this week next year, when we won't be working on this next year. So just keep in mind, we work on different things every year. Wherever I am in the unit, that's where we will probably be like a little bit further south, a little bit further north than we are right now. So I think that's. So that's a longer one, and this is, okay, so this one would be, yeah, okay. So, since that was a long one, we need to go up here, clone. You're all going to learn some stuff. I mean, I'm going to show you something, guys. I'm going to show you something. Where is it? I'm going to show you some of my original ones that I create. Oh, here we go. Are you ready to see this? But you can't make. Here, is this? It has to be one of them, right? Yep. I think that's one of them. I think that might be one of them. I'm not too sure. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Yeah. There it is. Look at that. That is from probably April of 2021. This is like the beginning of when I first started doing this. The very beginning of when I did not. I just left it because I thought that's how you did them back then. I thought that's how I was supposed to do it. And I did that for about a year and a half. And I made a lot of signs. Just made a lot of them. Just goes on and on. And I make different versions. And here's a newer version of the same one. This is for this year. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's the main one. This is the one that I used over the bridge. And here's another one as well. I think this one's from last year. Yeah, this one's from last year. But what I did, you can tell it's from last year because it's at the edges. This is here. This is from last year. Then it's this one, and I think one of these two right here. I don't know which one's. Which one is? Okay. I'm not too sure which. Okay. This one's the newer one, and then this one's. That's 4. So I might do a tutorial on how to do this because I've been doing this for a while because all of this is reskin. You're just reskinning, and I don't care. It doesn't matter. Paint.net is what I use. I mean, I've heard people say you should use Photoshop. I hear it from the Photoshop people. That like the Photoshop fanboys, the GIMP fanboys, the Inkscape fan. I used all of the other ones except for Adobe because I'm not paying $1,000. Just not paying for that. I want something free, and Paint.net does the job. Sure. Whatever. I say, hey, whatever someone wants to do, if they have a career in doing this, hey, some people use Photoshop. I think a lot of people that do stuff for a job probably do it with Photoshop, but it's like, I think people should just choose to do whatever they want. Whichever one makes work better. Whatever one that they know, then who cares? There's none of these people that are buying a photo. It's going to be, how will you know if it's made? And the thing, oh, it's free, so it's not good. Well, I'm not paying $1,000 for. I don't even know how much Adobe Photoshop even is. But I heard it's expensive, and I'm not paying for it. Even though I'm working now, I'm still not paying for it. I got to replace the laptop that a lot of my earlier streams, I would say from 25 through about maybe 200, maybe like 217. I don't know what number it was. It was a while back. I mean, we've only done like a couple because this game has just exploded. I mean, I just put so much. You see, I put a lot of time. This is like my main thing. But for this channel, the main thing is the game. You all know me for the gaming stuff. You started knowing me for this, but you know me for what I started with this channel was based upon. It still is. But I think that when I started doing the school videos, I think that we kind of hit a roadblock because I mean, those, I kind of figured were going to happen eventually. I mean, one thing that I wanted to tell people my experience so other people, hey, send me your stories. I mean, hey, send me your stories. Because you pretty much heard all mine already. Because when I didn't have anything to look, I mean, we had vacation every year to look forward to. But other than that, what else did we have? What else did we have that was going to be viable? Because every attempt, let me tell you this, guys, every attempt in the past, well, that was going to be viable. Every viable attempt for me to work during the unemployment winter failed miserably. It failed so hard. Why? Because, one, we try to branch out here and there every single time. It's either a unit, it causes a unit to fail, or my computer, speaking of my HP, well, this is on my Dell. You all remember, I think when the last stream I did, last Trainz build I did back in May, this is on my Dell. This is on the same one I have, Windows 11. I upgraded it on New Year's Day because I already use Windows 10 Pro for work, so why not bump my home one up to 11? It's like, hey, you know, I guess if you want to have yours, but my laptop is Windows 10 Home, and this other one cannot run Windows 11. It can't run it. It can probably run it, but this one, my desktop has TPM, but I don't think my laptop does. I am going to be upgrading it to a gaming PC, and I know I know you're going to start typing. Says, yeah, you're using a gaming PC, so what you're taking a gaming? Like, I know I'm probably going to be taking a gaming-looking PC to work, and I don't care what people say. I don't care. I don't care. If it can do the job, it can do whatever machine that can do the job, that can do it more efficiently than this guy. I've had this thing for 7 years, and I know you people. You are going to tell me how to try to do that. I know how some of you guys are. Because some of you guys have been on my streams a couple years ago, and it wasn't a very good scene because you all got obliterated when it came to, trying to, thinking you can outsmart me. It's pretty difficult because I've been doing this for almost 5 years. In the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. Go back a couple. I would say go on my channel and just go look at some of my earliest stuff. I've watched some of it since. It is awful. The quality is so bad. It's just, I was not good at doing, I was lazy. I was a lot more lazy back then because I was still in school. I think when I first started this channel, I was a sophomore, and then I did it throughout my junior year. That was really when I really started doing it because it was new at that time. It was new, so I wanted to. But one thing I didn't realize, and you all know this, is that I had to make my circles a lot smaller, and that's all I did. When I used to do those rant videos for the chat back in the day, oh, was that an interesting experience because I knew eventually there's going to be someone that just like, I don't like this. They're going to get offended. And it's like, if you get offended, don't watch it. Don't watch my stuff. There are plenty of other people who would appreciate your time rather than going on someone's live stream and trying to ruin the experience. Because I've literally had like probably about 3 streams that were ruined. And it was either because my microphone didn't work. I have a microphone now. I have a good enough microphone. It does the job. It's a Elgato. It's not that crappy one I had before. That one was a piece of junk. I had that one. I'm surprised I even allowed that one. Just, but I mean, it did the job. It wasn't that great. It was just. Oh, let me. There we go. There we go. All right. I mean, that's the thing. When you do this enough, it's gonna seem like, okay, you know what? That's. Oh, what the heck? Why do I keep doing that? There we go. US 50. Okay. Yeah, because throughout the early years of this channel, I'll probably mention this when we get around 5 years, probably in April, late April, when we get the 5-year anniversary right before the event that caused this area to happen. Oh, I have a video on retelling the story, but for the people that want to hear it now, I'll retell the story because I had plans on doing it for years. I put it off in 2021. I put it off last year and never got around to it. So this year, here's short and simple. About 4 years ago, when I was a junior, I didn't know about this. I never even knew this didn't exist. I thought you basically do yours. But little did I know. I remember in my 10th grade year, when I found out about this, I remember seeing this thing called a junior ring ceremony. I'm like, huh, I never heard of that before. I'm like, huh, I never heard of that before. And then we get to, I'll tell you when it was. It was April 19th, because because I went to a small private school, and you all know that. And we were waiting for them, because all the teachers that were needed were down in the auditorium, because this was when the junior class that year was practicing their ring ceremony. And when I saw this, I literally almost crapped my pants. Literally. Because I knew, in the memories from the graduation from those 2 years before came back. We knew that this was going to be a disaster. Like, oh no. I know that this was going to be a problem. And throughout the next year, up until the 26th, which was when that happened, we start the Ohio unit, and everything just started getting even more nuttier. And I still have it. Do I still have it? I still have it. It's up there. I don't wear it because I think I'm trying to keep it in a secure place, put it on my display, because it's more of a display item. I'm like, the experience getting it was a travesty, and most of you guys know that that were, especially you, Mo, that day. Well, you already had went out, but behind you was a whole lot more. You probably heard me yell, "Put the phone down." When you screw up that bad, you know that someone made someone mad, and that was me, who said, "Put the phone down." And it's like, and my mother trying to take a picture of me. I wasn't having it that day. I literally said, "You screw up once, you're out." And they screwed up bad. Their approval rating was in the gutter after that event. They literally lost. I think their approval rating was in the teens for about a week. For about a week after that, it took them a week to get out of the teens. And I'm pretty sure it's like, well, okay, fine. Is that your argument that you're trying to make? I mean, is this? I've heard that argument for years, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't bug me. What bugs me is that you come to this event to start problems. You know that if you mess up, and I knew this from the day before this happened, because we had I think it was a high risk for that day, for the 26th of April 2019, and my goodness, it's like, is this basically what we're gonna have to deal with? And after that, the the Sunday because I was dealing with a cold at that time. That's even bigger thing. I remember because I was dealing with a cold as well. It was a minor one. It was a tiny one. It was one of those tiny ones, but it was the third time I had gotten sick that year, and I just got sick literally a week ago. I'm better now. I've only been better for like a couple of days. I think it was like Saturday or Sunday. I think it was like yesterday when I officially got better again. But hey, welcome to the stream. On the stream. All right. Columbia Parkway. Okay. All righty. No, wait. We got to do east. East. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this stuff can be very tedious sometimes because you're basically doing the same thing over and over and over again. You have to make sure and keeping everything straight, like in the center, you have to make sure it's centered. That is the most aggravating thing because I've made many signs that were not centered, and I have some examples from last year. And I think that when we get into right, there we go. I mean, I think that when we get into the Alabama unit, it's going to be. I mean, I have plans on doing some more streams here and there because it's fun doing them because you get to see. I mean, these are good. These are the good ones because it's just. I'm not really playing any games. I'm not really. It's just like a chill stream. It's like I did these quite a bit back in the day, but then COVID happened. And I remember when I did school from home, I did a lot of streams back then because I was here. I was locked down for, actually, it was 3 years ago yesterday was my last day at school in person. Because it was a Thursday. It was Thursday the 12th. And then Friday the 13th was my first day at home. And it would be like that for over 2.5 years. Over 2.5 years. Going on 3 years. And thank goodness we stopped it because had we continued that, I mean, it could come back at any time. But if we would have just, we paused it before it could get any worse because my sleep schedule was just in the gutter. I mean, it was just not good. And that caused me to not stream as much. Because when you're at home so much, it's just, it gets to you. Like I use that COVID. I pretty much just said, I'll look into it. And we were looking in but it's like it just never materialized. It's like, unless something happens, and we had that for about a couple of, I think it was like about 6 months. We thought it would be, well, it ended up either one of the two would happen. But if the nightmare scenario happened, I mean, I had to I pretty much prioritize all my time with this. And I mean, there's just some things that worked very well. And I mean, that's the thing. You have to have separation. You have to. at some points, because that's going to keep your brain steady and it's not going to put you in a funk all the time. And that's kind of what happened. So, how long have we been streaming for? 47 minutes. Pretty much this whole stream has been making two sides, and that's to give you a little bit of a glimpse. Right there we have this. we're gonna do an operating session. I'm gonna show you guys something called block swapping. Just Street Yard, which is just to the west of, a little bit northwest of where we are now. Oh, there we go. No, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. That ain't right. Here it is. Alright. Whew. Alright, so you guys got to see a little bit of it, so I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button 25 out of 10. And until next time, guys, I'll hopefully see you probably on Wednesday, because I might be taking the day off of work on Thursday. I might do one on Thursday. Might do the chat on Thursday as well as next week. So as well, because that's when it's going to switch to next year. So I'm gonna go and get off here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, guys, see y'all later. Bye.